What is going on, everybody? Grady here for another review, and today we got ourselves the 2009 BMW M3. Very, very cool car to review for you guys today. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, personally, one of my favorite looking BMWs honestly ever made in the modern time. But yeah, let's go over a little bit more of the car, maybe talk with the owner for a little bit, and we'll get going with a little drive. All right, guys, this is the owner, Jaron.
Hello.
Hey, tell me a little bit about the car.
So it's a 2009 M3. The only things done to it right now are coilovers, the little black exterior bits, has an X-pipe, and then an OEM exhaust mod.
Sounds pretty good to me. I mean, hey, it's a perfect car to work on. I mean, they look great, they sound great, and hey, we'll get a little exhaust clip for you guys and show this thing off a little bit. Alright, going a little bit over, the exterior. If you guys weren't already sure about kind of what is cool about this car, is that BMW, when they created the E90 series M3s, is that they took the V10 engine that I reviewed in the M5 not too long ago and basically lopped 2 cylinders off, which was pretty cool, and basically stick it in the BMW M3, which is pretty cool. It sounds amazing. It does, you lose a little bit of displacement, but who cares? It sounds good. It's still fast. Check out this paint. It's pretty. I like it. We'll restrain the rest of our opinions until we're going. Hey, if you haven't already, race M3, boy. Check it out. Let's go for a drive, everybody. All right, first things first, sitting down in these seats, I will say very nice bolsters, hug you in very nicely. I also love the leather. Black is a little hot for Arizona, but hey, you know what? Let's turn on the AC. Coming across the front of the dashboard here, the steering wheel, kind of similar to the M5 I drove. Very meaty wheel. Love the cool metal paddles you have. Gauge cluster, super clean, easy, nice, looks good. I will say, coming across over to the side, the infotainment screen, a lot nicer. It's an updated iDrive system and it works just miles better than the old system. A wheel that most people are more familiar with, and a layout that just makes a lot more sense. AC controls work fine. This is also not the SMG, it's the DCT, and that we'll find out how that is on our first drive. But overall though, very, very nice. I love the interior. I will say that the fit and finish is much nicer than the 06 M5, but I mean, obviously it's, generational changes and all that, but still very solid car, and we will fire it up and get going. Okay, yeah, that makes a noise. Okay, here we go. Okay, I found the going faster button. That's amazing how much harder that shifter, it feels like it pulls you forward more. Yeah, right? It feels like it hits you and it lurches forward, like it's just ready to keep going.
It has a lot more torque like a C63,
but it keeps going because that shift is just immediate. It just will not stop. How long have you had this car?
Like 2.5 years now.
2.5 years, and I mean, is there anything that you've been like, I want to change this, or I want to whatever, or is it to the point where, I mean, obviously, we can always say like we want to change something, but
yeah,
has it been a good setup overall that has worked well for you? Yeah, there's nothing that stands out that you're like, I have to fix or whatever?
Nah, not at the moment.
Rough stats on 0 to 60s and stuff like that. Do you know kind of like what they say it is?
So I've heard I'm gonna say 4.3.
4.3. Okay, somewhere. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, I know a lot of German cars are very conservative.
Because I want to say like someone tested it like 3.9, but I don't think that's like
Yeah, that's
world.
like, that's not real world. Like if you're gonna mad at what kind of speeds are you gonna get?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's just I mean, obviously, with cars like this and an exhaust note like that, you're not really gonna care what this go to 60 is. I heard that. That was good. You get on the brake. Can you use, if you're slowing down to a stop, do you have to worry about downshifting?
No.
No.
You can, you can stop, and then it'll.
And then you can just not have to.
It's like if you come to a stop in like second or third, it'll keep you there.
Oh, see, that was the thing. I was trying to make do the downshifting like you would in a manual car.
Yeah, no, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Like if you want to be like as low key and like quiet as possible,
you can
just come to a stop.
You just. One thing with the interior is that I think BMW by this generation kind of got to the point where it will always be modern looking. Like it won't be super high tech and all that, it's all that, but it's gonna always look good. Like that screen is
even with
9 years old. That's 9 years old.
Yeah.
That looks completely fine. The thing with analog gauges is that they don't go out of style. Yeah, the font can be a little weird, but if you've always had the same font for all your cars, then it never looks dated. That's the thing. It never looks dated. It look like, oh, yeah, you bought a 9-year-old BMW.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a testament to the Germans and kind of their evolution of cars instead of revolution of cars. But I think, too, it's just they reached a point in their design where they said, all right, this looks good, and it's not too loud, it's not too... It's not ahead of its time, so that when the time comes, it's way behind, It's a very small windshield. Like, there's not...
It?
Yeah. From me...
I can see it.
I mean, for me, my car, the dashboard is pretty thick, but the windshield, you're just like, whoa, it's way out there. This thing sits pretty straight up. You have good visibility. I do like that. I mean, I like that little corner window over there and all that stuff. The visibility in this is by far fine. The little hood bulge, I mean, that you don't even really notice that. You don't. It drops off. You don't. It's not like you're looking over like a Dodge Charger or something where it's like.
It's not.
It's not like you're driving a truck. That part of it's fine. Hold you in so well. Wants you to keep going. after some good driving, this car, it really does hold its own. It holds its own. It's super composed. I love how it drives. The confidence that this car inspires is just remarkable. I really do love that, and the athleticism and the composure of how the dynamics of this car. Like, this car is not light. It's no MG midget. It's a big car. It's a big boy. But guess what? It composes itself. It holds its own super well. I mean, you can take a turn with confidence at, you know, I can't say any speed because this isn't a race car, but at a speed where you're like, I'm having a good time. And guess what? It does it. It just does it, and then you can just upshift, roll the windows up, and it's fine. It's completely on its own, back to a normal car. No wonder these cars are just such an important feature, an important idol to the automotive community, because they've done so much. They've been able to really create such an amazing automobile that can do so much. It can be athletic, it can be fast in the canyons and on the track, but guess what? It can just drive you home and roll into the garage like nothing ever happened. So I just like to thank the owner, Jaron, again for allowing me to take this car out for you guys today, and I hope each and every one of you has a great day.